No, he said I was doing a great job. And I know
I don't remember
we
saying
have
you
to.
did a great job, but that's fine.
No, we did a great fucking job.
Put in the hard work, right?
I know that we have to create the weapon for. I can't remember who.
Phoenix, Lilith.
So I know we have to do that. He's entrusting us with that.
Oh, I meant to ask you a question about that, Fro.
Ask away.
In the rules, right? To create magic anythings, you need craft wondrous item. Do we have craft wondrous item feat?
Where we're going, you don't need rules.
Okay, fair enough.
Uh-huh.
Well, no, I mean, you either had to A, give us the feat, or B, do that. And I didn't know which one you were going to do, but I knew you were going to do one or the other.
You're provisionally given the feat inside the hallowed walls of Nakoldanya.
Fair enough, fair enough. In that case, I'm tired. I'm getting ready to make all new gear. So let's go.
Provisionally given.
Yeah.
When you start going off book, you're not going to be able to do it.
I only need to go off book one time and make you regret living.
Yeah, but you already agreed to go off book and make Phoenix's item.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I know our French guy, I know he went to go talk to somebody, like, I guess, like you said the place was basically like TMZ, constantly moving.
Yes,
and
he went to the, he went to the drop.
Was it S.01 on time? Oh, no.
No, yeah, he went to the drop.
That's right, yeah.
Nobody went to, or somebody who started to go to S.01 on time, and then I think they got sidetracked.
And then the ladies wreaked chaos at one area, throwing a smoke bomb and
easy smoke bomb.
I'm trapped in a room with a bunch of people with a smoke bomb.
And cheese.
Yeah, right now, Jassi is conscripted to find information on himself to, I wrote it down, unless Jassi remembers. Something tells me.
I remember he tried to get more money, and that was beautiful, even though it didn't work.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Jassi is... He has to write a tabloid about being a bird thing.
Oh, yeah, because he had that story that he could fly, right?
Yes.
That's right, yeah.
And he's supposed to find out if he lays eggs.
That's right. That's right.
He does, in fact, lay eggs.
That was fantastic.
And was it
Wow.
Mira that threw her lunch at the window?
I believe she threw the troll munch, but
yeah,
Myra...
That sounds right.
Yeah, she threw it at somebody.
I thought it was like the window or the building, so that
I
she
threw
didn't
it
come
out.
out.
So there's that.
Yeah, Coco spent the session trying to find Scarlet, and then ended up bull tackling Myra outside of the Uniter after watching her throw a smoke bomb.
And she ran off with my manacles.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she got away.
She got away. She's not the important one right now. It'll be okay.
Yep, that's fine. And you guys got denied entry into the Uniter, except for Scarlet, who decided to run in there, and no F's given.
Yeah, because fuck
Imagine that.
Grim and Jassi met up, but I don't remember what the interaction was there. I'm sorry, Damon and Jassi. I'm sorry, Jassi and whatever the bear guy's name is, Sir something. What's the bear guy's name?
You're making me get my thing out.
Well, it's your thing. Varagrim. That's what it was.
Varagrim or something like that, or yeah. Okay, I've lost my notebook under paper.
Are the character names up top blank for anybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah,
you
but
put-
for some reason, if you
Okay.
hover over it, it still comes up.
So,
Oh, really?
okay, Bill.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I have no idea why.
Fantasy Grounds to update enough to get there.
What?
Joined by GM name.
I did that.
Frail.
I did it.
I do like the thing that where you go over somebody's picture and it pops up their picture big with their name in the corner. That's kind of cool.
You can't come near me.
Like if you find their picture on the map and like run your cursor over it, it pops up big with their name in the corner. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat. Okay,
Yeah.
cool deal.
Landlords.
None. Hello.
Welcome.
Oh, I forget. Was Lilith was not here last session, correct?
Elizabeth's here. You just talked about making the weapon for her.
Oh yeah, that's right. Lilith was running around. Oh yeah, that's right. Lilith was
She was the one who
The
was supposed to go to the
she
other
was
one.
escorting Lokar and Chev around.
To go to the other
Yeah.
the other place. Join.
You're gonna have to join by GM name. And then,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Frail, and then the password is Frail.
Okay, so it's a new thing because normally I just do it like
Yeah.
by history, and
all-
I
it's
think it's
Updated
because of
and
the-
fancy.
Yeah, because of the new UI. Everybody's gotta just re-put their stuff in.
okay.
All right. So actually, Coco, what are you doing now that Myra has ran off? I'm sorry, Hilda. My fault.
Well, the smoke bomb is in the back room with Scarlet, right?
Well, yeah, but you don't see any smoke. You just see the lobby. Oh, well, really the door. If you walk
Yeah.
in, you'll see the lobby, but there's nobody in attendance there.
So is the back door closed? Like,
There-
did it close behind her?
The door going into the main part of the building, yes.
Okay.
You can hear the alarms going off while you're inside the building, but the door going into the main part is shut.
Well, I'm gonna go up to the door, assuming there's no one. There's no one in the lobby right now, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go over to the back door and I'm gonna put my ear to it and give a listen to see what I can hear on the other side.
Outside of alarms and some muffled voices, that's all you can hear.
I'm gonna open the door and see.
The door is locked. Can't get in. It's shut.
I'm gonna
So
pound on it.
just to make sure,
Yeah.
there's a door coming into the building, and then there's a
Right.
door next to the desk that is the main point of entry into the building. That's the door that Myra threw the bomb through that got shut. So there's only one door going into the facility.
Okay.
So that one's locked down.
Gotcha.
My fault.
So I'm gonna pound on the door and say, "Guard business." Let's see if anyone answers.
All right, you.
In the name of the Emperor.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Am I close enough to hear all this going on?
Where you and Damon were, you're about halfway there. So if you continue on the path, you'll eventually. Well, the alarm's inside. You
No,
wouldn't hear
what's
it
her
from
face
outside.
ran into them. Mira ran into
Yeah, I
Damon
cut off
and
after
Jesse.
Mira.
Oh, okay.
I'm
All right,
not
my
sure
fault.
where Jesse is, but
Yeah, but say Jesse and Damon were walking. Mira ran up and said, "Get these off me!"
Okay,
That is how we ended with her and them.
perfect. So, if Damon's going off and Mira's running off, then I'm going to do my damnedest to make Hilda seem as ridiculous in their duty as possible. I'm just going to be a bumbling idiot, and I don't know, I'll trail in behind Hilda. Yeah, official guard business! Drop all the drugs and nobody gets hurt.
And Hilda, you turn around to see Pinkman making heckling you.
Heckling.
Jesse.
Jesse,
He was
what are
trying to
you
help.
doing?
Hey, we said no names. Cut it out, man. Why don't I use non-French accent? I said no names, Mr. God person. Person, lady person. Let's come on, let's go.
All right, do you have anything to use to get in here? Are there any windows about?
There are no windows. It is just a very simple,
Wow, this
plain
place
room.
is
No
locked down.
windows,
Yeah,
no
it's
doors.
telling you, man. This is
We're outside the door.
you're
right?
you're inside if you're heckling him. You're inside. You're in the lobby, the waiting area.
Okay, so then what was Hilda banging on?
The door going into the facility. It's just a waiting. It's essentially a waiting room. You walk
Okay.
you walk in. You see
Okay,
the
I just
receptionist, and
confused.
there's a door
But-
going into the facility next to the receptionist desk, and that is locked.
Okay. Okay. All right. I want to sleight of hand this. I'm gonna reach into my pack, and I'm gonna pull out some grease, just like bacon fat, pork fat, and I'm gonna just take a small palmful of that, and I'm gonna say, "All right, let me try the door," and then I'll put both my hands on the door handles, and then put both my feet up against the door, and I'll pull real hard. But the whole time, I'm using my inside hand to lather the handles up with grease.
Oh my god.
You can give me a reflex or a strength.
Right. That's a 14 plus 18.
So with a reflex, you pull as hard as you can on these doorknobs, and Hilda, you watch him do this, and then you can see that the grease is doing its job as Jesse loses his grip and flies backwards, but is able to land on the opposite wall, ninja style, and then flip right back onto the floor. His hands,
I don't know, friend.
his
Seems
hands
impossible to get to.
seeping with grease. And then
I wonder why.
you notice the alarm stop, but time shift back to when Scarlet enters the building. So Scarlet, head to Uniter, the Uniter bullpen map, please.
Okay, give me 1 second.
And what would you say is the radius on your smoke bomb, Myra?
Chaos.
She unmuted her mic.
Yeah, I didn't hear what he said.
What is the radius on your smoke bomb?
Well, if I could get into Fantasy Grounds, I would be more than happy to tell you. Oh, hang on. Google.
The hell if I know.
Oh, hang on, Google, she says.
Is it part of
That's the
your?
magic right
It's part of
You
your.
pull out enchanted parchment.
It's part of your alchemic abilities. Because I'm looking at your sheet.
Yeah, it's basically instead of making a bomb that did damage, she whipped up a bomb that just does smoke.
All right. So we'll say it's 20 feet. No?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. So,
Yeah, that sounds good. 20 feet works for me.
Scarlet, you jump in, and there's alarms all over the place. You hear voices screaming as, you're hearing locking noises, but you're stuck in this thing of smoke. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna drop down, I guess. So I'm not just standing up. Drop down, see if I can see, if the smoke is going.
The smoke is fully encompassing this 20-foot radius. It does not
Of course.
follow the natural physics as it is a smoke bomb.
Why would it? Just so you know, by the way, I will remind you, and I wish we recorded it, said I jumped on top of a desk, and then she threw that in there. So I am on top of something.
You are on top of a desk covered in smoke.
That's fine. I just am up off the floor. Can you put my piece in there?
Your piece is in there.
Where?
Up top left corner.
Oh my god, so small. Okay. I mean, I can't remember which direction you told me that door was in.
Straight.
Can I?
Straight back.
Straight back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to just fucking try to move forward because I'm on top of a desk and I'm gonna try to take steps and move across the desk.
I mean, you can move across the desk, and then you will, if you're putting your foot across, you'll be able to tell where the lip is. And then you hear a bunch of voices over the crowd's gritty, stony, rocky voices saying, "Remain calm. We are engaging the suspect." Remain calm. We are engaging the suspect.
Yeah.
And you hear heavy, it sounds like stone scraping against stone crumbling across the floor.
I mean, the best I can do is try to roll stealth and run.
You can roll stealth, but you will get a negative. No, well, I ran this by Takiri. She wanted no parts of it.
Words for me?
What?
You were in the middle of speaking and then you jumped to Takiri.
That was it.
No, there wasn't. You said you can roll stealth and then you stopped talking.
Yeah, roll. You can roll. Oh yeah, but it's gonna inside the cloud. You're gonna be fine. Oop.
What in the fuck is Frankenstein doing there?
I don't know. I'm trying to get rid of him. He's not cooperating. There it is.
Who you calling Frankenstein?
There we go. That's what I wanted.
I want to hear what negative you're giving me before I roll.
I'm not giving you any negative inside the cloud.
us.
You're
Tell the
basically
whole
you don't have to roll stealth inside this cloud. You're obscured. If you try to break it, you can.
The cloud's gone.
No,
I don't even know where
the
that
cloud's still there. I deleted it by accident. The cloud is there. You are obscured. Nobody can see you. You don't need to roll stealth in here. But if you
What is
exit the
this?
stealth,
What's this right here?
broom closet, as far as you know, but I'll let you tell. I'll give you the free information right there. If you
And this is a staircase over here?
give me a stealth, yeah, but you don't know this. You can't see it. You're shrouded in. You're completely shrouded. So you can give me a stealth roll or perception. What are you sleight and handing for?
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. That's why. Cool, doesn't count.
With a 12, you can quickly poke your head out, and we'll see if to get a lay of the land, and we'll see if anybody can see you. You will be able to poke your head out and get a lay of the land.
Okay.
Now you will see 3 what looks to be well-dressed, O-reed rock people. A tan rockish looking person, 2 tannish rock look people, and one dark and rock look obsidian. And one is dressed in a blue pinstripe suit. And 2 are dressed in yellow.
Okay. I can't see anything else in the room, just those people.
Well, no, I'm saying you see the room and you see them, and then you poke your head back in.
Oh my god. That's what I was asking. I can't see these stairs over here. That was my question.
You can see the entire layout of the room.
Oh my god. I asked you if they were...
I said you see the room. What? You see the room.
Okie dokie. Thank you. I guess I'm gonna run. I'll run towards towards the stairs, I guess.
All right, now you will have to give me a stealth roll to break through. And you hear the attendant that was outside and says, "Oh, thank heaven."
Oh, damn! Don't you dare fuck with that roll.
There's nothing for me to screw with.
Your face, that face you made.
Where's the trust?
Okay, 18. So you will be able to break through and get behind a desk before these see. And you hear the man, the concierge says, "Oh, thank heavens, the geoental men are here."
The what?
And you recall your father hearing about a special security force called the geoental men. It was a group of O-reed magicians that are paid for their services and security, and they're high priced because of the magics that they wield. and there's a group called the Geo-Ental Men. Get it, Geo? They're rock people that use magic.
I got what you're saying.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so you make your first check, and we will move outside. So what is... Lilith, you have just left with Lokar and Shev after Nakaldanya said he would make his item for you. What is the plan?
Well, we were going to go to where they printed the pamphlets from.
Yes, we were gonna go. Well, hold on. Wasn't it that we needed to talk to, like, the city council or something to see which printer was used or something like that?
I could be wrong about this, but I thought they gave us a list.
We have three publishers: the Uniter, the 9 on Time, and it's a 9 on Time. Sorry, and then there was another one I forgot the name of. It starts with
You're
Drop.
right. Yeah, the Uniter,
Drop.
which is official news, the
That's
Z9 on
where-
Time, Gossip, and then the Drop. Yep,
And
you're right.
we're at the Uniter right now. Hilda, Jesse, Scarlet, I think.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we can start. Yeah. So, the three of us can go to the Uniter since that's the top one on my list,
Okay.
and we'll run into, I guess, Scarlet and the others.
Well, you won't run into Scarlet. You will see Jesse walk in to the building, and if you guys were to follow Jesse in there, you would see Jesse ninja somersaulting onto the ground in front of Hilda.
Preparing to face the League of Extraordinary Geo-Entlemen.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't hold that anymore. I am
Maybe that's what I should rename
Glad.
the group as.
You should.
Do it.
That's what I'm
Do
gonna
it.
go with
It's
it.
made me too happy.
What you want?
Sorry. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Okay, yeah. I asked Siobhan for insight. She said that this would be too, I forget what the word she was, too highbrow for the O-Reads to be a part of. But we're going with it. I want it rock gentleman. So, yeah. Hilda and Jesse, you see Lilith, Lokar, and Shev walk in.
Jesse, what
When
What are you
I
doing?
see, yes, when Lokar addresses me and I see them breach the threshold of the door, I say it again in even a more self-assured kind of tone. Official guard business! Everybody get on the ground! And I look back at Hilda, like, what are we doing? Come on.
I get on the ground.
Oh my
Oh my god.
Liz is like,
He holds up greasy hands and he's like, this isn't what it looks like.
Lokar not knowing your plan's just you're a guard now? When did
Jesse,
that
what's
happen?
happening?
Okay, Jesse just gives Lokar the cold shoulder and like steps closer to Hilda, like, come on, you're the one with the plan, guard lady, let's go.
No, he's not a guard. I need to get through this door. Scarlet's in there, and I'm gonna get to her. I'm gonna can I start going through the desks to see if there's like a key?
You go through the desk, and you can see a bunch of appointment books, some ledgers with the names, like an index of the people inside the building, who has what clearances. You can see that there's also running tabs of people's likes and dislikes. You can tell that they have a lot of highbrow customers that come in, and
Okay.
they try to provide comforts for when they come in. And you can see under Hugo that they have certain cigars that he likes. Certain people in the council, foods and drinks and beverages they prefer. So you can see that this place is very big about taking care of the higher ups and putting on a good show. But there is no key inside this desk.
Okay. Do any of you have the ability to get through locks?
Have you tried the door handle?
It's locked.
Okay.
I tried the door handle,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna try it right now.
When you look at the door handle, Lokar, you see just like big globs of gel dripping off of it.
You gotta jiggle it.
Okay.
I
Okay,
still
I'm
on the
gonna-
ground
I'm gonna-
crawl towards
I'm
the
gonna-
door.
ask this again. Just did you put your hand on it and twist the doorknob, not do what I think you did on that thing? That's gross, by the way.
Did you push? Because this is a pull door.
Oh God.
And then the door opened. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
A string of so many 4-letter words comes out of Hilda that.
Oh my god.
Lilith,
Oh,
when you
that's
get
brutal.
close to the
I
door,
swear.
though, you do hear what sounds like a vacuum on the other side of the door, though.
Oh, someone's cleaning on the other side. Why don't you just ask them to unlock the door?
And Scarlet, if you were to look, you would see that the Geoental men, 2 of them, the guys in yellow, are using their wind powers to get the smoke into, suck the smoke into balls or orbs that circle around them. So the smoker is going away. And you can see that the one wearing the blue pinstripes is circling the area, trying to find where you are at. And the gentleman behind the door, the concierge, is... No, I'm not muted. You can't hear.
Hold on.
Okay. Did you hear any of that? Can you hear me now? No, she may have had a headset. Yeah, but you'll see that they're sucking up the orbs. While you're hiding under the desk, you can see that as the crowd starts to settle down, people are surveying the area, so hiding under the desk is probably not going to be the best thing for you right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try moving again. I mean, if they're all looking at that.
Yep, you see that they have the orbs floating around them. The one in the blue pinstripes is walking the area. You can see him scanning the floor. And the concierge is just going, "She was right here. I have no idea where she has gone, but she is in this room." And he touches a device on the wall, and the alarm turns off. What'd you roll?
Stealth.
It didn't show.
I know.
Yeah.
It's right here loading.
I see it. It's 24.
Yeah,
That-
she got a 24.
That was her old stealth roll.
Oh,
Give it a second because it's 14 plus 6. I'm looking at it right here.
Yeah.
So it'll be a 22. Yeah, it'll be a 22. I'm looking at it. Look at my screen. Okay. Well, I just want it to be known.
Well, it looks like
oh, it says 20.
Oh, that's so shitty. Okay.
And you are able to avoid the gaze of these people yet again, and the ones around you.
All right. And I'm going. You said these are the stairs or the stairs in the back?
There's a door in the back of the room.
The door in the back. Okay. I'll head.
There are stairs going up, but there's a door in the back.
I mean, I'll head for the door in the back.
All right, you can get halfway there with your stealth check, and then you'll need to make one more to get out.
Okay.
All right, Varigrim, what are you doing? And Myra?
I guess I'm out trying to help Myra get out of her cuffs.
They'll never take me alive, though.
How are you trying to get her out of these cuffs?
Just unlock them, I guess.
Do you have a key?
I'm guessing, considering I was one of the guardsmen back in the day.
Well, unless your transformations give you, carry your items across time, and
Yes, they do.
Okay, and this is not a hand monocle from 100 years ago.
You take the key out.
Well, yeah, true. Yeah, it's been a while, so maybe they changed.
Yeah, you would not have a key for this model.
Okay. Guess I could try to break them.
Give me a strength check.
Is that just the regular one?
Yeah, it's just you double click the modifier, and these are just manacles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I see the items? why not have my modules?
Aw, no, Myra.
Oh, everybody's got to reload their modules. That's fun to find out. There are no modules. What is going on?
Uh-oh.
That's not
Reload your modules. There's no modules. Yeah, you're right. There's no modules.
Yeah, there's no modules. Something funky's going on.
If I hit activation, there's modules that you can add, but
Yeah,
there's no like pre-existing ones.
They're not the right ones. I must be on the wrong account. That happens. That's fine. We'll just roll forward. So a 19, I will give it to you since I don't have the information. But I believe it's like a 25, but we'll just say the 19 is good enough to break the monocles or break the manacles.
Yeah.
The monocles.
Yeah, the
there
monocles.
you go, little one.
The monocles.
There you go, little one. Holy cow! I just my throat died on that. Hang on. There you go, little one. What happened? Where is everyone? I just realized you have no idea who I am.
Well, she's also not in here.
Yeah, Myra.
Oh, she left because her internet's acting up. All right, well, that's good.
Well, that's why I said, oh no, Myra.
As soon as you break her manacles, she runs off like a scared child, dashing left to right with her hands up in the air, screaming, I'm free, I'm free.
Yeah, that was odd. I guess I'm going to go back to see what the commotion was about.
And you'll enter a room where you have Lilith, and you meet up with everybody. Same thing I described before, except...
Yeah, I stood up and I walked up to everyone, went after them.
So everybody's in the room with the Uniter, except for Scarlet.
I'm going to kind of stand outside a little bit, because nobody knows who I am except Lilith.
I pull you in, I'm like, it's okay, come on.
I just look stunned and follow her.
And in walks a 10-foot-tall bear person wearing plate mail.
Wearing nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Hey,
Nothing at all.
legend. Oh, hey, it's the legend. How about giving me a hand with this door?
You need to go through that door?
Yeah, I think our friend's on the other side.
Our friend.
Mm-hmm.
Who's our friend?
Scarlet that left, and I just want to talk to her.
Not sure who this Scarlet is, but I can knock on the door or push on it if you need me to.
It's locked. I think we're gonna need a little bit more force than that. And looking at you, I think you can pull it off if we team up.
All right. Oh God, there's grease all over it.
Yeah, Jesse got a little bit excited. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what part of me saying I did that with sleight of hand led everybody outside of the building knowing I put grease on the fucking door handle. But okay.
I just saw the grease. I didn't.
I mean, you
Well,
touched...
it was just me and you in the room, and it was like no grease, then grease.
Yeah,
oh, God.
I mean, common sense would say there was no grease on that door until you touched it. So whether you had sweaty palm disease or not, somebody would know that you put grease all over
Sleight of
that
hand
door.
just means we don't know you did it. It doesn't mean that the grease isn't there.
You know how hard this is going to be to get out of fur? Seriously now.
Are you going to bust down the door?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Both
I'll
of you?
give it a tap first and go, open up, please.
And
If not, I'm coming through.
We're in a prime time to use the line from Emperor's New Groove where he's like, break it down. This is hand-carved mahogany.
This is hand-carved mahogany.
if both of
You don't see craftsmanship like this.
If both of you combined can get over a 30, I will have you break this door down.
Break check.
Mm-hmm.
Is that just strength?
That
Yep.
was a no.
Man.
I mean, hey.
So, Damon, you describe the scene to me, both of you trying to bash this door in. Like, describe the setup of getting ready to bash this door.
Yeah, well, first, go ahead. You do first, Tilda.
I was thinking we would just get a head start and both like shoulder ram it at the same time.
That's what I was hoping. So
Oh no!
Shoulder ram.
you
Just
guys
so you know.
probably decide to go on 3, and for some reason Hilda decides to go on 2, and Hilda runs into the door and starfishes onto it as
God.
Damon runs right into Hilda's back. So I need a D6 damage on Hilda from you, Damon.
Okay, do I just do the D6?
Yeah, just roll the D6. Hilda, you feel this crash into your back as the door, and as soon as it crashes, you feel the door give in and you're thrown through after the full weight of Damon comes through you. Where's Hilda at? Hilda takes 6 damage. Winded, and as soon as you guys bust through the door, so we can go to the Uniter now, our bullpen map. I think everybody can see it.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. God, now I'm gonna put everybody on here.
Well, yes, people who are not here cannot see it.
Everybody should be able to see it.
Look.
Should I stream my shit again?
Shows me sharing it.
Oh, there we go.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I got it up.
Showed up.
Marsha.
Scarlett's already back here. Hilda, Lilith. So many of you. Why can't you all just have one name? So Hilda gets...
And so we merge into one being.
So Hilda gets smashed through the door by Sir Baragrim. And immediately you see these obsidian gentlemen put their arms up, and you see magical shields start to form in their hands. As the concierge is like the doors shut a little bit, Hilda, if you were to turn around, you would see the concierge smashed by the door and like slumped to the ground. And the gentlemen say, "Stop! Halt! Suspects! Multiple suspects! Everybody remain calm! We have multiple suspects." As all
Look
three
at these guys, they can count, so smart.
turn their attention towards you.
Not even that, they did multiple.
Scarlet, roll me a stealth and
Recognize large numbers. Way to go.
to get out of here. As the crowd is, well, you see this happen. You see Hilda get smashed through and Baragrim at the door. What are you doing?
I'm getting the fuck out of here. Hilda's in here.
All right.
She's way the fuck
And you have beat every stealth check in this. You will be able to get into the door and get out. And that
Boom, baby.
ruins some of my plan. So Hilda, you just committed breaking and entering in private property.
And you're a member of the guard.
Yeah, and you're a member of the guard. So
my work here is done. I light a cigarette.
Is that what are you all doing? As they stay where you are, hands up. You have entered private property against the wishes of its host.
I'm gonna wait.
I'm still in the lobby.
Yeah, they're talking to all of you.
But wait, this isn't a public building?
Do you consider locked doors public access?
I didn't open a locked door.
I am gonna raise my hammer and I'll say, "I am the venerable Sir Varagrim. I heard an alarm and I come to thy aid."
Yeah, I'm helping him.
Yeah, I guess I'm with them too.
Did not mean to do that to a captain of the guard. That was poor timing.
He's just puff.
But I guarantee I am here to help in any way I can, upon my honor of a knight.
I was chasing the true trespasser.
And the blue pinstripe one man walks forward and says, "You know who the trespasser was?
Dear God.
Captain of the guard."
I'm going to answer. I'm going to be like, I do not. She asked me to help her mash this door as help people. I know not who it is.
And the pinstripe man is looking at Hilda as the other two walk up to you with these menacing faces, Grim, or Varagrim, and they say, "Varagrim." And they pull out a ledger. "Can I have your autograph? It is an honor, sir." Both of them are trying to get you to sign their name as the blue pinstripe one. Hilda turns his head and sighs and says, "You said you knew who the perpetrator was. Name."
Her name is Scarlet. I was hired by Hugo, captain of the guard, and I saw her run in here. I will take care of it once I catch her. I have no business in your place besides her being in here.
Of that we can agree. You are not permitted to conduct business without a writ.
How do you get a writ?
I love you so much. I love you so much.
You can hear the rocky, like the teeth grind back and forth as this man is not happy. "Do you have a writ, Captain Hilda?"
I do not. I heard the alarm, and I was chasing the fugitive, and time was of the essence. I did not have time to acquire the correct paperwork.
Perhaps your superior will give you plenty of time to reflect on your actions this day. As you know, this is private property. We, if she is still here, will find Miss Landis. Exit with your
Age left.
friends. And I
Yeah.
can assure you, Captain, that Hugo will be hearing of this.
What about that writ? I never got my writ.
Exit the building now!
Alright, let's go, everybody.
But we never got a writ.
Just make sure she gets returned to him. That's all he wants. He wants to be sure she's safe.
I'm going to step forward and help Hilda up after I sign the autographs and be like, I am sorry about punting you through the door.
It's fine.
She's like
limping a little bit. Back pain.
I love how he's like, I signed the autograph first. Then I help you up.
Priorities.
And disappoint the fans.
Oh my God.
Priorities.
Before you leave, Captain, what business did she have inside, trespassing inside the Uniter?
I don't know. I don't know why she came back here. I saw her friend, and then I knew she had to be back here from the commotion and the alarm. No one else would have stayed in here like that. Those two are just chaos, and I'm trying to keep a rein on it for the sake of the city. Little problems add up to big problems over time, and that is the deal I've made with Hugo to try to keep a handle on things.
He smiles and chuckles a hearty laugh. Remember what you said about problems. And he looks back at you, Lokar, and he says, "Mouthy one, do you know why that woman, or why Scarlet was trespassing?"
Do I know why she was trespassing? No. I didn't know she was I didn't even know I was trespassing.
You are not currently, just the captain here.
Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. But yeah, no, I have no idea why she was in here. We're actually here to talk about, to talk to whoever is in charge of printing the pamphlets.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have an appointment with Mr. Zilmond?
I was hoping to make one.
Then you
I
do
just
not
didn't know how.
have
I'm
one.
new here. Right. I'm new to town and I don't know how to, so I didn't know if I had to like come to the lobby and make the appointment and then wait, or if he just had an open office. I didn't know. I just took a shot.
If he does not know you personally, then you have to go through higher channels to secure audience.
Oh, okay. Are you higher channels?
I could tell you that if you had a writ. Now,
We're asking a
please.
fortune to do business with these guys right now.
Well, how do I get a writ?
Vacate immediately.
So if I leave, I get a writ? Like, I'm very confused.
He's looking.
What-
He's now
would
talking to
Lilith-
Hugo. Go ahead,
Would
Lilith.
Lilith know how you get a writ since she's actually from here?
So a writ would either be something you get from the council or from above, or from Hugo himself. But it would have to be endorsed. It's like to get a special audience to come in here, you have to have the clearances to walk through this place. This is a very high-end establishment. You need references. You just don't walk in here. This is not street trash territory.
Gotcha. I relay that information.
Yeah.
Wait, so we had to go see Hugo first?
Well, to be
Hugo-
fair, I thought you maybe had a plan already. I kind of just went along with this.
A plan? I'm the newest one in the city next to my cousin.
Joke's on you, kid.
And
Just
all
you're so
this, like,
confident.
we're arguing like this in front of this guy, by the way. Like, we still haven't left yet.
He's pushing like Hilda out at this
This
point, or like
giant rock monster.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk outside.
generously pointing him away.
I'm gonna step forward to the main guy, extend my hand, and say, "I am sorry. If I can help with your door or anything, please do not hesitate to call upon me."
A man with a reputation such as yours owes no debt to anybody in this city. Just
Thank you for that, and I
Wait,
am
can you-
honored by your resolve.
Can he have a meeting with the guy and I just kind of tag along?
now, if you'll excuse me, we need to finish our lockdown procedures.
Kick everybody out. Okay. Sorry about your door. Bye. We won't bother you again.
Alrighty.
Leaves.
Sounds like I need to go talk to Hugo then.
We can talk to Hugo then. Apparently, a writ is something we should have already had, and I don't know why we didn't know that, but now that we do, we should go and get one.
Well, nobody told anybody they were going here. Nobody's ever probably come here before.
Yeah,
The only person who may have known that would have been Hilda, but again, Hilda doesn't know much about this place to begin with anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, evidently not.
Yeah.
Lilith knows how to get the writ. She did not know we needed one for this place.
So, yep. Scarlett, what are you doing after you get through the back door?
So I'm outside.
Yeah, you're outside.
I'm fucking booking. Like, as soon as I'm outside in the alley, as soon as my feet touch that ground, I'm fucking running.
Yeah, where are you going?
Where is
no one's
this
chasing
located
you.
on the
No one knows anything about you being in there. You've avoided.
Hold
you got
on.
through all your stealth rolls, and what I needed to happen, Hilda did for me perfectly. So we're good to go.
You're welcome.
Okay. So since I'm in the back, I'm gonna run, I guess, towards 26 and run that way to head towards just to get out of that area, to get away from Hilda as far as I can.
Yeah, where are you? But what's your end goal? here?
Towards 26.
Yeah, obviously you're running towards your shop. But what's your goal in mind?
Actually, where is Cause see, I'm not gonna metagame because I don't know that they're going to see Hugo. Where is Hugo's place at?
He's the captain of the.
Yeah.
I don't know actually.
No, I know that. I'm saying where is his
In
where is
seven.
his
I was gonna say
building at?
he probably
seven.
lives. I don't know where.
In
I was gonna
seven.
give such a
It's in seven.
elementary school answer.
It's in 7.
In 7.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna give such an elementary school answer, like the teacher lives at the school.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
you weren't far off. That's his tower in 7.
since I don't know that they're going to see Hugo, My original plan was once I escaped Hilda anyway, was to go talk shit to him and be like, you need to hire a better fucking guard because she's terrible and I've escaped her twice now. So, I mean, I would be, as soon as I got out of that back door, I would run straight to him.
That's very fortuitous. Okay.
And I'm also going to yell at him and be like, why the fuck wouldn't you have told us that we needed stuff to find out for these pamphlets and all that stuff?
Well, you never said anything about it.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to yell at him anyway.
Okay. So what's the group's plan here after you guys get kicked out?
Going to Hugo.
Yeah,
we
going
need
to
the
you.
Yeah, I don't know. That was my plan to begin with, and I was going to metagame, and I didn't.
All right. So everybody.
We're all going to Hugo.
Does everybody want to go there?
I mean, we can live.
If it's gonna keep me out of trouble, then absolutely.
All right, so how about this? We figure out
You're not in any trouble anyway. For the
Good. That's then mission complete.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna
are-
go back to the warehouse.
yeah, that's
Bye.
right. You are free from trouble at this point.
Jesse rolls his cigarette or smokes a cigarette and walks back to the warehouse.
Give me a perception roll, please. What?
No.
Yes, basket or Lokar.
Okay, so here's what I think we should do is figure out who wants to go where, right? But we
Yes.
all need to go to Hugo, and each group gets a writ for each of the companies that we're going to go to, right?
You
So
only
you
need
get
a
over
writ.
United.
You only need a writ to talk to Zilmond.
Oh, okay.
He's super high up there.
Okay, then I guess let's. Did anybody go to any of the other ones?
Yes.
Okay,
I'll
what did
mention
you
that.
find out there?
We went to the drop. Are we within earshot of the people at the Uniter?
I would say you guys are a decent part away, so you guys could
All right.
communicate.
I'll say this: that who went? Nobody went with me. It was just me, I guess, right?
Well, do you want to say that you are talking to them and then you go? I mean, that's fine.
Yes. Yeah. I rolled a 25 for that perception check, by the way. I don't know if that matters.
I will after you leave.
Great. I'll stop on the way out, and I will mention to Lokar and Chev that I spoke to essentially like a person in charge at the drop, and they told me that there was a person who works for the Uniter who has questionable means of getting their information. I think it was. I may be misremembering that. DM.
No,
Their articles
they-
for this.
yeah,
paper.
they have ways of getting their information.
Yeah, so I will just relay that information to Lokar and Chev, and I will mention that this should be a place of interest, but this is a good way to see exactly how prepared they were for people snooping around. So I'm going to wash my hands of this, and I'm going to see you guys later, and then turn around and walk away.
Wait, are you gonna be okay by yourself? I mean,
Of course. I lived here my whole life.
okay. Well, be safe.
You too. Don't get into any trouble. Stay away from that Hilda character. They're dangerous.
I would like to stick with this Lilith person, and I'm going to turn to her and go, that I have never met before. She seems very nice.
Thank you, Sir Verigrim. I don't know why you're pretending you don't know me, but let's go to Hugo. I would like to go to Hugo to see if we can get the writ we need.
Well, what's the other company that we haven't been to?
The 9 on time and the drop, but they
You've been
might
to-
give us the same response.
You've been to the drop. That's where Jesse was. Nobody's
told
been
you
to-
that you-
yeah, nobody's
And he
been
told
to
you you
the
don't
Nine
need a
on
writ.
Oh, okay.
So, isn't Scarlett's dad Hugo?
Yes.
Okay, let's let Scarlett and her group go deal with that.
You don't know where Scarlet is.
You-
right
Yes,
now.
Scarlett's not with us. That's the thing. Like, we don't know what Scarlett's doing.
Oh, okay.
Drugs are a powerful thing, guys.
I'm actually sober.
That was a joke.
Okay.
Well,
I
we
don't,
could-
I
we
honestly
could
don't
split
believe
up.
all of us need to go. I honestly don't believe all of us need to go. Right?
I think you're right. So how about Sir Verigrim and I go to the drop, maybe with a third person?
You mean that on time?
Yeah.
Oh,
Design
Zenine on time. Sorry, Zenine on time. Drugs are a powerful thing.
Oh my God. This is a shit show. This whole group is a shit show.
Into
And then the other group will go get the rate.
Rit, not
Rit.
Rit.
Drugs
Whatever,
are really
man.
bad tonight.
No, man.
No, my problem is I haven't taken mine.
Mine too.
Yeah.
I need to take a pH balance of this group and just see what we're all averaging at. If the group doesn't average a 7, we can't win.
Lokar, are you going
some
with
alkaline tab?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is that a suppository or?
It's whatever you want it to be.
It can be.
Jesus. Away from the mic.
Anything's a
do
suppository.
it again.
Suppository.
All right, so I'm not.
I think Lokar was saying something, right?
What?
Was Lokar saying something?
I was saying, what was Lokar going with? Because you and Varigram are going to Zenine on time. So is Lokar going with you or going with Hilda?
Well, I guess. So we have no idea if Scarlett's going to go back to Hugo. I have no idea if Scarlett was even at that building, right?
Correct. You've got no
Yeah.
idea what's going on with me.
All right. Well, I guess since I was the most annoying to that guy, let's go get a writ. Chev?
Jeff?
Shit, I'm sorry. I've been there the whole time. My mic was muted up. My sister was texting me, so
It's all good.
I didn't want to be rude.
I need.
Oh, no worries.
Oh
Yeah, I'm going with Lokar.
Okay.
Wherever Lokar goes.
Alrighty.
Then I need perception rolls from everybody else but Scarlet. So Jesse already gave me his. We're good.
We got it, 12.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Oh, Hilda finally got one. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, Lilith. Okay, Damon.
Oh, wow.
So Damon, Jesse, and Hilda, you guys will notice as you're walking the streets that there are people, there's shadowy figures jumping off of rooftops as you guys walk through town. It's getting late, so it's, I mean, the sun's not setting, but...
Wait, didn't Jesse leave?
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
still
okay.
Yes, ma'am.
But you guys are seeing this as you walk through town.
Okay.
That's not something I've
With the-
seen before. You guys seen that?
So with a 25 perception, do I hear these people hitting the ground or something?
Yeah, I mean, you see, that could what alerted you to look up. However, you think you would have seen them, but you catch these shadowy figures jump. I mean, they're cloaked, jumping from rooftop to rooftop as they and not in front of you. They're behind you. You can tell that they're tailing you.
I was just confused because
Oh.
I thought you were saying there were like bodies hitting the ground.
No. You can tell that there's people jumping on the rooftops behind you.
They're trying to do some Daredevil
And
Batman
if you make a turn, they're turning. I mean, they're you guys are able to see them.
Well, I was on my way back to the warehouse. Is there anyone else in tow with me going that way?
Just you.
Maybe fucking great.
Maybe Myra.
Oh, I don't know. Well, that's
Yes, Miss Useless.
not my words.
But she has her
Jesse-
cheesy
Yeah,
bombs.
she's bragging about how she got the manacles off by herself. Broke 'em herself. She did.
Jesse is going to light another cigarette and give himself a dose of alchemical inspiration. And he is going to ready the adhesive spittle spell. In case somebody tries to like jump him, basically. And he'll hold that the whole way back to the warehouse.
Okay. You can see that if you're walking right back to the warehouse, they're not looking to engage at this point, but they are watching. They're stalking you.
I will stay outside the warehouse door, the front door, and smoke a cigarette and just keep an eye on them, but try to act natural, essentially.
Yeah, they stop moving. Obviously, they're unaware that you've tracked them, but you will notice that they are, across the street. And then, what are you doing with your information, Damon?
I think I'll try to warn the people that they're behind us, and then I'm just gonna keep an eye and.
Well, it's just you and Lilith.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna turn.
Tell me, you know where you both are going, please.
Yes. We're going to the 9 on time.
Thank God. Okay.
The 9er 49er timer.
Yeah. So, what are you doing, Damon?
I'm just going to keep an eye on them as they come, and then I'm gonna tell Lilith. I'm gonna say, like, friends of yours.
Who?
There's some weird shadows following us. I don't know if they're real. I don't know what they are.
They're people. You can tell they're people.
Oh, okay. I know they're people.
Yeah, you know people are following you.
Okay, we're being followed for some reason. So be prepared. We'll try to make the 9 on time before they can corner us or get to us, but be ready.
Should we try to maybe take a longer path and shake them?
I honestly don't know if that'll work.
Alright, let's just, I guess, pretend we don't notice them, but, keep an ear out.
Alright.
So we just keep on walking to the 9 on time.
Alright. And Hilda, you see this. What are you doing?
She's gonna kind of side-eye them and just keep walking, but also try to keep an eye on, like, everybody that was going with her, just to make sure
Lokar and Chev.
Yeah, it's just you and the 2 kids.
Yeah, just to make sure, like, nobody jumps down and tries to get them. So she's trying to just keep an eye on the group as a whole as they move.
Okay. Alright. So, Scarlet, you get to your father's office. You walk up the steps. The guards, as always, seem annoyed at your presence, but nobody stops you from going up there. And when you walk into his office, you can see that
No, I'm not walking in. I'm going to kick the door open.
you kick the door open, and you see he was reading a book, and he goes immediately he startles him. He's like, Scarlet! What is the meaning of this? Why are you kicking in my door?
I kick it with my heels shut, and I look at him and I go, I just want to let you know, you hired a really, really shitty guard. I lost her in the first day. And then I just lost her again when she tried to catch me.
You're going to have to be more specific. I employ many guards.
Hilda, the babysitter you apply, are you...
Immediately his face goes red.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I expected when you put a personal guard on me that it'd be a little bit more difficult. Actually, no, I didn't. It makes sense with who you hire. But a little bit more difficult to slip by her. But truthfully, it makes sense. Anyway, went to the Uniter trying to do the job you assigned, which is a little bit difficult when I have somebody on me the entire time. Do you have a writ or whatever the hell you need to talk to this guy so I can get the information you need from me? Because, see, I'm trying to do my job, and I'm trying to slip away from this girl you put on me, and it's really hard to do the job you want me to do that you think I can't do.
Scarlet?
Yes?
Why would Hilda hinder you if you were trying to gain access into the Uniter?
I have no idea why she does what she does. I didn't hire her. That's your problem to deal with.
No, I'm asking you, what would Hilda stop you from accomplishing?
There's no telling.
Well, obviously there was an issue. So what issue happened?
She is upset that I got away from her, and it's not my fault that she has anger issues. You should really screen for that before you hire people.
So let me understand this. You got away from Hilda, and you were unable to accomplish your task.
Correct. I was still on task.
But you are saying that Hilda's stopping you from accomplishing your task.
I just saying that I was being chased and I didn't appreciate it and it hindered what I was doing. Actually, the people who worked at the Uniter were actually more hindering than her, to be fair.
As soon as you say the people at the Uniter, he puts his elbow down on his desk and starts rubbing his forehead and says, "What people at the Uniter, Scarlet?"
People who work in that back building, the room behind the door.
These people have names.
I'm sure they do. They weren't very forthcoming with giving me the information. They were very cranky.
What did they look like? And you know he's just prepping. He's shaking his head.
So, I mean, there was some stone people in there that looked pretty upset. Like one dude dressed in like blue stripes.
Scarlet,
Yeah.
did you run afoul of the Geo-Entel men?
Did I do what to them?
Run afoul.
I mean, define run afoul.
If you know who they are, that only tells me what you have done.
I mean, personally, I don't really think I did anything. Somebody threw some sort of bomb in there. We'll never know who. And it was weird because I had walked in and then it went off. So I don't know if it was like one of their security systems things or what. But yeah, I walked in and I was just trying to ask for information that you were trying to give me. And they were all yelling and freaking out. And
You see him turn a picture around, and it's a picture of your mother. Hilda, you and Chev and Lokar get to the tower. The guards do not seem like they're going to let Chev and Lokar up there. What are you doing?
Is there a place they could just hang out, or are you asking them?
I mean, we don't need to go in.
Yeah,
We can just wait
You
here.
know that unescorted citizens are not allowed inside the barracks.
Okay, you guys wait here. I'll go up and I'll talk to Hugo and I'll see if I can get that writ. And we can do this the right way, hopefully without alarms this time.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Sure.
we'll sit out here.
There's a playground right near you guys with a bunch of
We're not
slides.
that young.
Seesaw.
But although Lokar will go
You know
swing.
what? Does the playground have a swing set? I was just gonna say, I can go for a swing, all right?
She's already singing the swings with a
It's been a long
popsicle.
goddamn time, and I can go for a swing.
Push me higher, Lokar.
I can see our slaughtered family from here.
Oh, where's those alkaline tablets when you need them?
So Hilda walks off. Where are you guys staying outside the gates? What are you doing?
I mean,
Could I
We're going to the damn playground. We were
Oh,
promised
yeah.
the playground.
we're on the swings, right?
Oh,
they want to go play. Leave them alone.
Sorry, Hilda. What were you gonna say first before I deal with that?
before she walked off, she would have like whispered to one of the guards to keep an eye on them because of what she saw on the way.
What did you see?
There were robed figures trailing us along the rooftop. I don't know who or what they might have been.
And
But
they
I don't
look.
want these kids to be hurt.
They look over at the rooftops and they say, "There's nobody there." Are you sure you weren't seeing things?
I'm positive they probably dispersed once they saw where we were going.
Well, I think you have bigger issues on your plate, Hilda, as Scarlet was trancing through here not too long ago.
Oh, really? All right. I'm gonna go talk to Hugo then. And then she'll walk off.
Okay.
Talk.
So, Lokar and Chev, you are running to a playground?
Yeah.
All right. There is definitely one to your south. That's that big open field. When you guys are running, give me perception rolls, please.
Whoa. 7.
And Lokar.
They're getting kidnapped.
I mean, we're
The
adults.
children are kidnapping
13.
them.
We're getting adult napped. Okay.
Aren't you 16?
It's called abducted.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, you
getting
are 16.
abducted.
You're a
getting
minor.
abducted minors.
In our culture, we are adults.
So
Not in this
That's not true.
you guys run down an alley before you get to the park, and you see a knife shoot out from behind you guys downward and land in the ground and sink in the ground in front of you, or like ricochet off the ground in front of you. You could see that, or you could feel, whiz right by your head. It was intended to hit. And if you guys were to turn around, you would see figures jumping from the rooftops, 3 of them, down towards you guys.
Rapier out, Lokar,
Rape who?
and back to back, my friend.
Okay. And Lokar will take out his rapier and stand back to back with Chev.
Fun to do.
Midnight situation.
Yeah, so it's going to be fun since I don't have my bestiaries on here for some reason. So the new update, I'll blame that. So
I would do.
we are going to use our imaginations.
Imagination.
Hold on, whoa. Imaginations in Pathfinder, that's where I draw the line. No way.
Maybe I'll make this, there we are. Yeah. Sorry. Wrong sets of enemies. We're going to do these guys instead. They're more fitting. Alright. And as they jump down, their hoods fly back, and you can see that these are humans. Except it's going to say drow. But they're not drow, they're humans. And 1 lands in front of you, 2 land behind you. I'm just going to put them on the map. This is going to be like a role-play-ish combat. You guys aren't going to have to worry about movement speed or anything like that. And one of them, when they land, they walk with their hood pulled back. And you've never seen this person before, obviously, because you guys aren't residents of the town. Very pale-faced, dark-haired, some scars. And he says, "So, what business do you guys have in the Uniter?"
Oh, you work at the Uniter.
I don't
Are we
work for the Uniter. None of us work for the Uniter. What business do you have in the Uniter?
What business is yours? What business we have?
Well, apparently we have no business because we didn't have a writ, and well, they're trying to get us a writ.
I am. He's talking about getting a writ. We saw you walking with the guards. We saw you with a flavorful entourage. Colorful group.
Flavorful. Did you lick our comrades? That's gross.
I'm going to ask you one more time. What business do you have in the Uniter?
To talk to the guy in charge.
For what purpose?
I give Lokar a sharp elbow in the ribs. Shut the hell up. You don't know who these people are. Don't tell them anything. What are you doing?
Oh, this is one of the stranger danger moments. Okay. Well, I mean, we had to go talk to the guy. I mean, I don't know. If you say you don't work for him, then why are you here? And how did you know we were there? Why are you watching us?
If I'm gonna send you a message.
Yeah, okay. I'm the one asking questions here.
Well, see, that's how a conversation happens, though, is 2 people talking, right? And I can't have just a one-sided conversation because those aren't fun at all.
I'm waiting to see what Death sends.
Okay.
While he's... Is you almost done with Death? Okay, here you are.
It took a second. Type slow.
Okay, that's perfect. I got you. Give me a stealth roll.
Fucking hell. What do I do? Oh, 18.
That'll work. I'm not even going to challenge it. Consider this a warning. Keep your nose out of other people's business.
But your nose is in our business.
Yeah.
Look, I know you're new in town. I'm just trying to help out a friend.
Are we friends?
We could be friends, if that's...
How? Are you going to give me a writ so I can go talk to this guy? Like, because that's what a friend would do.
A friend would have started with an introduction.
Oh my God! Yes, I'm Lokar.
Oh dear God.
Oh no.
Waiting for your reply on your names.
Lokar has his hand out to shake this man's hand.
Hit him again, Chef.
He looks down at your hand and says,
I just look at you over my shoulder like, you son of a bitch. When we get done with this fucking shit, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna wake you up in the night and drown your ass in a bucket of water.
It's all right.
so
Right
rude of
now,
me
the
not to
guards are
introduce
like,
myself,
"Whoa,
Jeff,
we
you're
went
right.
for the wrong guys."
listen, this is just a friendly warning, because we're friends, yeah?
I mean, you haven't shook my hand yet, but yeah. I guess.
And you still haven't introduced yourselves. How
This is
rude.
true. This is true. I was kind enough to introduce
You
myself.
you don't want me to introduce myself. Stay out.
But I do. That's what friends
Stay
do.
away from the Uniter. That's your only
What?
warning.
Well,
Wait,
you just told us
hold on.
everything we need to know. Thanks, bud. Have a nice day.
Well, that just seems really shady. I mean, what if I want to see you at work? All right, you don't work there. But why are you here then, if you don't work there?
He turns around and throws his hood over his head, and he says, "You've been
What?
warned." And
I don't.
He
I
goes-
honestly, I don't even know if this was a real warning because they don't even work for the guys.
you know what?
Yeah, drown it. Drown it, Frail. Open up the fucking sewer grate under his feet and drop him into the goddamn sewer.
Oh, whoa, hold on, wrong person. Chev, you were gonna get shot. You're gonna hear a bowstring click, and you were gonna get shot in the back.
What? Because the Lokar, you're getting Chef shot?
No, I said I did Lokar Chev first by accident. So Lokar, you get shot. One guy cannot take your voice as much. And you hear the main guy go, "Oh, son of a bitch! No, that wasn't part of the plan. Run!" And
Warning shots usually miss first, and that wasn't very friendly.
two of them leave. One of them goes, "You talk too much." Pulling old
You
security.
talk too little. This is
And
supposed to be a friendship.
he shoots you
Oh,
in the
God,
back
that hurts.
and then goes to charge. So you guys have that guy to contend with.
That's fine. Second he comes to the melee range, I release a spell I had already precast and
Yep.
lightning the fuck out of this boy.
What's the save?
Oh fuck! I assume it's a touch attack. I have to make a range or a melee touch attack.
Okay, you gotta beat a 12.
I assume I think it's just a flat 20 for me because I don't have any fucking bonuses.
No,
I beat
strength.
a 12.
You got it.
And what the fuck?
He's only got 4 life, so I don't know. Do you want him to die or no?
No, we'll leave him with 1 health.
All right. So you zap as soon as he comes to try and slice Lokar and you touch him, he just lightning courses over his body, and then he slumps to the ground, breathing heavily, and just jolts every couple seconds. And then he tries to get to his feet. What are you doing?
As he's on the ground jolting, I put the tip of the rapier right to his neck.
Is he the one that shot me?
Yes. The other
I'm
2
gonna
disappeared.
I'm going to pull the bolt out and put it back in his quiver and be like, here you go, friend, you dropped that. Ugh.
Oh, God.
Dude, we're fighting. We get out of here. I just want you to know, we get to this playground.
Please don't. I'm hurt. I'm hurt pretty bad.
You get hurt
And
so much worse. Oh my
The
god.
assailant goes, "Nobody insults our crew like that and gets away with it.
You want to die?
Insulted, you shot me.
You
I
shot
don't-
me.
You deserved it!"
You know what?
All right, I pull the
You know
bolt
what?
out of the quiver and stick it in him.
You know what? Grab your rope, Lokar. Tie this fool up. Well, I got him held down.
So
here.
he's now
stabbed him.
he's now bleeding out.
I bind his wounds after I tie him up.
Give me a heal check.
Ooh, fucking heal. Shit.
I think actually I can do that.
As
you
your-
both can do it. It's a
You both
regular
do it,
roll.
yeah.
A
I do very
7.
good. Yeah, I don't have you.
So Chev, you go to you take the arrow out the bolt end. You more so just pull it out in a circular motion, opening up the hole more, and
Yeah,
then
I mean, that's how you open it up.
and then
Right?
Lokar
Like, that's how you pull it out easier.
pushes you aside and does whatever he does to close up the wound and stave off this man from bleeding. And are you guys going to drag an unconscious bleeding man through the streets?
Yeah, and then we're gonna bring him to fucking
That's
Hugo.
what we're gonna do. We're gonna drag him back to the guard post and turn his bitch ass in for shooting the Lokar. That's attempted murder. Enjoy your
Alright.
time.
Cool.
In this land. We're
So
law-abiding citizens. We're not murder hobos.
Lilith and Damon, you guys continue to walk through the streets, and you got passing the alleys. Eventually, you guys will be stopped by a shadowy figure in the alley, smoking a cigarette that smells fairly similar to something that Jesse may have created. And he says, he's got the cigarette in his hands, and you just see him puffing on it. He says, "Hey, either of you have a light?"
Afraid we don't.
No, he's talking to Damon and Lilith.
Not here.
Smoking isn't good for you.
Yeah?
I'm high. Leave me be.
Either is putting your noses in other people's business, but that doesn't seem to stop you or your friends.
You trying to say something?
Yeah, I'm trying to say, do you have a light? I'm trying to smoke a cigarette here.
No, we don't, and we really need to be getting on our way. So, bye. I try to walk around him.
Where are you headed?
Just out. Just out.
What are we doing at the Uniter?
Was called in to help an officer. Maybe I should help you.
I would love for some help. And he hands you the cigarette. So this one's one of your boys. I believe it's Mr. Pinkman's. Makes some nice, mighty fine product. Are you gonna give me a light there?
I don't know who that is.
That's fine.
He's talking about Jesse. The little
You
mouse
say
boy.
that out loud?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I say that out loud.
You're so local.
Well, apparently we both got Lokars. Okay. Oh yeah, the little mouse man. Well, then I suggest that you go enjoy that and leave us to pass.
Well, speaking of enjoying, how would you like to enjoy some extra spending money to throw around? You're a nice-looking young lady. I'm sure you'd like some little coin to buy something, and I really don't know what you would buy. You look like you'd just buy out Steve's.
I think we're fine, but thank you.
Oh, no, I insist. It's a hefty sum, 100 gold pieces. Interest you at all?
No, it's all right. I have a job. I work for my money. It's all right. Vergrim, we should go.
I mean, you could take the money or you can take the blade. It's up to you. Either way, I'm good.
You draw that blade, it'll be the last thing you ever do.
I'm not going to draw the blade, my good sir. And he snaps his fingers, and you see the alley get a little darker, and he points up. And you see at least 7 robed figures. He's like, they'll be the ones drawing the blades. I'm more the negotiator type. He's rolling the cigarette back and forth in his hands.
So, what prevents me from getting to you before they get to me?
Oh, if you get to me, then you just seal your fate. I'm trying to be amicable about this. I mean, if you want to throw your lives away, that's up to you. I get paid either way.
Well, what are you here to negotiate anyways?
I just think it would be in your best interest to stay away from the Uniter. Now, we've been watching you. We've been seeing what you guys have been doing. And you prove useful. You have some talents.
Then you should know we've been tasked by the captain of the guard, and if anything happens to us, you'll have to answer to him.
The captain of the guard, you say? Tell me more about that.
That's
How
about
about
it.
you let her go, and I stay to discuss it with you and your friends?
No, that's not fair to the lady. Now, we're all gentlemanly sorts. Ladies come first anyway.
Well, you don't seem like any sort of gentleman to me. If you were, you'd leave us be.
I'm fine with leaving you be as long as you let things be.
I don't know what you're talking about leaving things be. I was at the United to assist a guard.
Yeah.
But I do not like being told where or when I can go.
And I'm just here to
I
smoke a
am-
cigarette. Sorry, go ahead.
I am Sir Verigrim the Knight.
You could be Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky the Day. It doesn't matter to me. As long as you keep a healthy distance from places. And if you don't, then accidents happen.
And I'll be happy to see when that accident comes.
Well, you won't be seeing me, friend. Is this the stance? Do you speak for the lady as well? I would hate to mess up such a nice... I assume you're wearing a dress or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to see a wonderfully modest dress like that go to waste.
Is that a threat?
No. No threats. I'm just saying it's a lovely piece of clothing. Hate to see something catch fire.
I think we've had enough of you. So either you let my friend and I pass, or he shows you what he can really do.
No need to show. Snaps his finger again, and you can hear soft footsteps as the rooftop clears. He's like, I'm just here to offer a proposition. If you don't mind, I'll just so simply enjoy my cigarette. And he takes out a match and lights it on the wall and starts putting it up to a cigarette.
Tell your friends that I promise if they cross me, I will make sure they get a fair burial.
And he takes a huge puff and says, Very well, Mr. Knight. Very well. We'll see what happens. Tell Jesse he makes a fine cigarette. And he just disappears down an alley.
I hated that. Oh, that was awful. Oh, I'm not used to this kind of stuff. Do you have any idea who that guy was?
Not a clue.
Oh, we should probably tell the others about this later when we see them. But for now, do you want to continue to the Z9 on time?
Yeah, let's. We also need to tell them that they're defending the United, so I believe that is where we needed to head. We'll have
Probably.
to discuss it after they get the writ.
Yes.
And I'm gonna slowly slide double punch daggers that were already in my hands back.
Jesse, you hear some glass breaking inside of the warehouse.
I'll drop the cigarette, put it out, and walk into the warehouse.
As soon as you open it, you see 3 cloaked figures. 2 in the doorways of to the bedroom, of each of their own bedroom, and 1 by your alchemy set.
Hey, I would not recommend you mess with that. You don't know what you could get up to.
And immediately he whips around, and you hear him hiss, "Escape! Run! We have what we need."
Jesse's gonna take a sprint at them. Try and take a guy down. I don't think it's gonna work. He's not a big guy, so.
So the 2 are going to run up the walls. The 1 you're going to sprint and get, you will be able to get to.
Yeah.
But you could tell that these 2 have something of spider climb.
Sure.
Just the way they're running up the wall.
Yeah, whoever's the closest, I'll sprint at them, try and tackle.
Yep, that would be the guy messing with your alchemy kit. Go ahead and give me a CMB.
Exactly.
I need a 13 or higher.
Well, that's probably not gonna happen. Where the fuck is it? CMD. No, there it is.
That was tough. I so badly did not want to get Lilith hurt.
Oh. Meets it, beats it.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
You said 13 or higher. Good job.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you are grappling this guy?
I'm gonna try to hold him in place. I don't want him leaving with my shit.
All right. So as soon as you grapple him, you say, "It is too late, Jesse. We have your material. We know your recipes."
Joke's on you, stupid. I am an idiot. I don't know too much about this shit.
I think we can both agree you are, in fact, an idiot. Zilmon sends his regards. And you see him.
Zilmon.
Give me a perception roll, please. Oh, okay. You can see him starting to shuffle his teeth back and forth, and you hear a crack.
Cyanide or whatever it is.
Okay.
And you can smell. You know this tactic. You can smell the viscosity, I think that's the right word, of the gas coming out of his mouth, and you know that what's coming is a poison cloud.
Jesse takes one hand, sticks it in that same bag of pork grease, of pork fat, and gobs that handful of pork fat into his mouth, to the back of his throat.
Oh my gosh.
Good lord.
That's one way to seal a hole.
Doing
Wait.
so. Go ahead.
That's a way to go.
Doing
what?
so. I was gonna say. I thought you said wait.
Nope.
Yeah, doing so, you stop the gas from escaping his mouth. Like a little bit comes through, but not enough to cause you harm.
Sure.
As you contain it, and you see just the convulsing and the foam through the gas start to like come through his mouth as his eyes roll in the back of his head, and he falls limp. your arms.
You son of a bitch! And he just takes the shoulders and slams him into the table behind him. Fuck!
He's actually not unhappy about the guy. It's the pork fat. He had plans for that.
Yeah. What do you do for breakfast
Son of a
tomorrow?
bitch!
Yeah, he'll shake the gas residue off his hand and wipe his hand clean and light a cigarette. Start rummaging through all the shit that he had and see what else they got.
So you will see a note in his persons. Do I not have that on here? There it is. Oh, you speak Undercommon. Way to go.
Yes, sir.
Nice. So you will see a note written in Undercommon, and it is a detailed itinerary list. It's trying to get a personal item from each. It's got all your names on there except Damon's. And it's asking for a personal item for each one. It's asking for a total account of you and Myra's alchemic supplies.
Yep.
Any information, like they're trying to document everything that was inside this warehouse. It does not say who can sign this. It's just like a grocery list, but it is written in a very, very elaborate penmanship.
And I heard the guy say so-and-so sent this.
Zilmon, which
Zilmon, okay.
which you know just from being that is the head of the Uniter.
Right.
But yeah, this grocery list was written with very fine penmanship.
Okay.
And you are the only one that speaks Undercommon out of everybody. Lucky you.
Yep, he is.
Good,
Well,
good on you,
not
sir.
Myra?
No, you're the only one. She's not logged in, so she might speak.
Well, good for me, I guess.
No, way to go. On
Yeah,
you.
good job.
Look, that's gonna screw a lot of things up, actually.
I'm a little pissed off. I am gonna just chain smoke fucking cigarettes the rest of the night until everyone gets back
All right.
and go over the shit. Yeah.
Did not. Okay, 13 there. Cool. So Hilda, you walk up the steps and you can hear some voices as the doors, to Hugo's office is opened up, and you walk in and you see.
It's closed. I told you I closed it. But that's fine.
I'm sorry. I thought I'd missed that part. So
I literally said I kicked
you
it
can
back
hear
shut
some
with my
muffled
heel.
voices. You hear just from the sound of it that Scarlet is talking to Hugo. What are you doing? Are you walking in? Or are you waiting?
I'm gonna wait outside.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'm just gonna lean against the wall next to the door.
Okay.
That's a smart man.
And Hugo looks at you, Scarlet, and says, "What would your mother think?"
I mean, she'd probably think you should be at home more.
It is because of her passing that I am here more. All of this is to make sure everybody is safe. It's just, and you should know better than anybody the risks this city is facing at this moment.
Yep, you're right. Can I have my writ?
I will give the writ to Hilda.
All right, cool. You can have Hilda be the leader of the group then, and Hilda can tell all of my friends what to do, and Hilda can do all the fucking work that you want done for this fucking town that you care about more than anybody else. You can have fucking Hilda do that. Call her. She's so good. She might be here already.
Hilda, you hear your name like 8 times.
I know, right?
Hilda turns around, goes back down the stairs. Oh, hell no.
Did you say my name?
Are you still staying outside?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna let her get it out.
And
This is intense.
Hugo slams his desk and says, "Damn it, Scarlet! I am doing everything I can to protect you and protect this city. And your attitude is unneeded."
Well, you don't have to worry about it anymore.
I am your father. I can't help but worry.
Well, that is shocking to hear.
What do you want me to do, Scarlet? Every turn, you make things more and more difficult for me.
I won't anymore. Don't worry about it. So give it to Hilda.
Do you even understand the weight of your actions? Do you even care?
What actions? Was I doing the fucking job you assigned me or not?
Obviously not.
Clearly I was, because I went to the fucking Uniter to find out what happened with the pamphlets. That's what you wanted. No?
And did you break in? Did you cause a problem?
You want the fucking information or not?
I want you to do what is asked of you in a professional, safe manner, not cause problems. Do you understand that when I die, you are going to be one of the people I look to take care of this city?
I didn't realize going into a building to ask questions was unsafe. Maybe you should be more concerned about what's happening at the Uniter, because that fucking reaction was insane. But it's fine. You should blame me and say that I'm the one doing everything wrong. It actually tracks. It really does. I was doing what you asked me to fucking do. I was doing exactly what was asked of me. You did not fucking tell me that I needed special fucking clearance to go in any other building in this town. It's fine though. Like I said, it's my fault. I'm in the wrong. So, I guess I'll go. You can wait for Hilda to come, if she does come here. And you can give her the work. And I'll just follow along.
If Hilda verifies that you did not do anything out of character, well, out of, I don't know, if you've done anything unsavory, then I will apologize and I will take Hilda off your detail, as you do know how to conduct yourself. But if should Hilda come here and give me a report that is not aligned with what you have given me, then I will be forced to take other drastic measures that you will not enjoy.
What will they be?
That will be a discussion to have with you and Hilda together.
Now Hilda's gonna step into the room.
How long have you been there, Hilda?
A few minutes. Like I said previously when we were in your office, letting her run her mouth, as she likes to do. I like how she didn't answer your question about you have no idea that she decided to slip into the back room, that the alarm was going off, that Mira threw a smoke bomb in the room. Yeah. Funny how she attacks you and doesn't mention all the details.
He looks at you, Hilda, and says, I'm sorry, you, Scarlet, and says, so you were breaking and entering? You were trespassing on private property? Is this correct? I'm sorry, and
Order, none of us can take responsibility for what Mira does.
and throwing incendiary devices.
First of all, no one can control Mira. That smoke bomb was out of left field, and you know that. The other stuff, I mean, if we're going to get technical and put names on it, I mean, sure, we can call what I did breaking and entering. Didn't hear you.
So you lied to me.
Didn't lie. I just didn't tell you everything that happened.
At this point, would they hear us pulling up with the guy in tow?
No, this would be while you guys were running to the park to play.
Okay.
And he will say, all right. So you lied. Which is good. Because it's so good to know that I have people I can trust to do their damn jobs. And he looks at you, Hilda. How hard is it to watch a little girl? Can you explain to me why it is so impossible for you to follow one simple order and keep her out of trouble? Can you explain that to me, Hilda?
I can.
You can't!
There's a lot.
You cannot explain it! Because if you were able to explain it, it wouldn't have happened in the first place. And now here I am with egg on my face yet again as my daughter continues to betray my trust and now aided by your incompetence, Hilda.
I admit fault, sir. My biggest transgression was giving her room to move freely because I thought that I could trust her by being nearby, but now I see that through all this, I need to keep a tighter hold. And I will do so in the future.
What pains me the most, Hilda, is that I thought I could trust you, a captain, to just follow around one person. One person, Hilda. And Hugo gets up and he walks over to both of you. Are you guys standing next to each other?
I mean, I guess Hilda walked in, yeah.
And Hugo does like the fatherly, turn to his side and walk back and forth with his hands behind his back. What is it going to take for both of you to do what is needed for this city? Tell me!
Communication. She needs to quit running. I have done nothing to deserve her to run off. I was watching her and she decided to bolt.
He's looking at you, Scarlet.
I don't need anything. We just need the writ.
You want the writ?
Yeah.
Hold out your hands.
Who?
You and Hilda.
Why?
She does it.
Do you want the writ?
I hold out my one hand.
And immediately he slaps manacles on the both of you.
Son of a bitch. I fucking knew that was gonna happen.
Now,
Oh my
these are going to function like prisoner bindings.
Oh,
So,
great.
basically, if you don't remember this was back in our first campaign that we ran, the prisoner bindings. It's the ones that I had the mage. You guys had the rings that you put on your fingers, so it lets the mage know where you are at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Hilda, you now have the ability to call where, to have on-hand knowledge of where Scarlet is at all times.
That's handy. Alright.
As long as she has these bindings on.
Does it work in reverse too?
No, only it does not go both ways. So
And does Hugo have that information as well?
Hugo does not. It is a one-way tracking thing. As long as you have the band on your arm and she has the band on her arm, you have knowledge of her whereabouts at all times. It's like a homing beacon to track.
Okay.
And he explains how this works, and Scarlet probably already knows what this is. And he says,
I just throw my head back and I'm like, Jesus fuck.
I don't know what else to do, Scarlet. Clearly, Hilda's too incompetent to do this without aid, and you refuse to make the job easier for her. You will have your writ in 2 days.
Great.
Get the hell out of my office, Hilda.
All right. She grabs Scarlet by the arm and drags her out too.
All right, and that is where we'll end the session.
Oh man.
I'm still bleeding.
10 o'clock. That's fine. I don't want to get too
They
far.
shot him in the ass.
I don't want to get too far without chaos. And last session, my internet cut out for the other guys, so they're like stuck in what they were doing. So
Fair.
it is
Okay.
it is getting close to nighttime. Doesn't mean that things will be closed down. You guys will still be able to go to the Z9 on time. We will start out with Lokar and Chev meeting up with Hilda and Scarlet, and then we will go to the Z9, and then I assume we'll all meet up with Jesse. So there we go. That's going to be the order of operations next time.
Sounds good.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Yes, sir. All right, and then if we go into the next session, then I'll need rolls from Lokar and Chev to make Phoenix's wand.
Yay.
Woohoo! You want them now or you want them next session?
If we get there, next session. Just remember.
If we get there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thank you, kids.